Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of The Conversation with Stevie. The Conversation with Stevie is a place where we talk about the why behind the what of what people do. And so I am Stevie Aisha Mills. I am a public relations coach who specializes in helping women who speak transform into household names. And today we have one of my absolute favorite people on this planet who is going to talk to us about what she has coming up for all of us. Yes, excited.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, ma'am. That is Miss Vernice Konceitid Bell. How are you today?
I am doing fabulous. Hello, everyone. As Miss Stevie Aisha Mills just said, I am your girl for the moment, Vernice Konceitid Bell, and I'm so happy to be live with you guys today.
Yay, 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 yay. So, guys, let me tell you a little bit about who she is. She has over 19 years in the beauty and fashion industry. I know she's been doing beauty and fashion since she was 1 year old.
Yeah, 1 year old.
She was formerly trained in cosmetology at Toni Guy Hairdressing Academy and proceeded to work in luxurious salons. If you know anything about this lady, yes, luxurious is the key word. Delivering upscale services. She is passionate about the beauty industry. She began to master makeup as an art. When asked why she chose the beauty industry, she said, I enjoy giving women the freedom to look as good as they feel. She soon began to cultivate her love for holistic glam and birthed Power of Presence Academy, which teaches women all over the world to exude their beauty by addressing the internal factor and letting their light shine from within. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much, Stevie. You make that sound so good, honey. Like, I feel like I want to float away. Yes, I'm girl.
Yes, you should feel like that because you're awesome. And everybody, Vernice is one of my, sisters for real. We have surpassed the friend stage. She is my sister. I love her
for life.
Yes, darling. And it's cool because you have been on the television platform. You've been on the Just Stevie show. You are a recurring guest on the Just Stevie show. You know, we got to bring back our favorite. And now you are on The Conversation with Stevie. And that is exciting so that people can hear what you do, who you are, how you show up. And I definitely want to start just the conversation by saying that you are an example of somebody who is just determined. When I said the luxurious part of your bio, anybody who knows you knows that you walk in it, you talk in it, that's who you are. You can tell a conceited event, and I love the fact that you've done what I believe is to take the word conceited and to really turn it on its head, because conceited could be negative. But you've done something you're like, yes, it is. So tell us how you came up with that name.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Stevie. Listen, guys, I'm going to just be real straightforward with you guys. I'm so transparent. Listen, I'm just be real honest. So if at any moment, if you hear my country come out, don't mind it. That's the way I talk. That's who I am. I still mean what I say, and I still love you the same, okay? But listen, so growing up, I always felt like I had a feeling that, I didn't really fit in, you know. I don't know if you guys know me, but I'm a chocolate girl, right? So, I'm really super extra brown skin, and I love it. But growing up, I didn't necessarily fit in anywhere. I didn't feel like I fit in. I remember feeling like I was ostracized as a child, as a young child. And, I felt like I was too articulate for the brown girl community, the brown girl community. And I was too chocolate for, the white girl community. It was like I was just out there flapping by myself. So, that's really, I didn't start owning who I was as a human being until I became an adult. And that's what gave me I was sleeping one night and I had been praying. I said, God, I want to start this company, but I don't know what to call it. And, like, I had been praying about it and just waiting, being patient. You know, sometimes, guys, we have to be patient, right? But one day it just came to me, Konceitid. And I was like, you know what? Konceitid. That is it. Like, because I remembered being that young girl and not feeling like I was beautiful, not feeling like I fit in, not feeling like I was perfect in any sense. And I just decided, you know what? If I can teach some young ladies, some women, some people in this world to be overly empowered in who you are. Like, I'd much rather see a person who is present and who is sure of themselves, so sure of themselves that they're willing to call themselves conceited, rather than a person with low self-esteem. Like, and that is so powerful to me. And so that's the reason I went with Konceitid. But we spell it different because we are different. It's spelled Konceitid. That's how we spell Konceitid. It's spelled different because we are different. So I just love to share that story because, you know, like, I always feel like people, you know, when people see confident people in their adult life, they just assume that they've been that confident all their life, you know. And that's really not the case in my case. You know, I had to grow confidence. You know, I had to grow this personality. You don't build it. It doesn't come overnight. You can't purchase it. You can't learn it. You have to grow, you know. So I love to share that story with everybody, and I love the name Konceitid. I almost thought about getting it tattooed. because it's so important to me to uplift the community in which I live, you know, and that's the world. And it's so important to me to help some little girls and some little guys, for that matter, find their true self, you know?
Mhm. Absolutely, absolutely. And I think that is important because a lot of times people just get stuck inside of the fashion. But you truly have transitioned into a different realm. And I think that it's important to note that you also do personal development. So let's talk about that.
Okay, right. So, all right. So how many of us have woke up one day and, like, it's raining outside and you just feel like blah, right? And this is a little trick that I learned. So in my closet, if you know me, I'm bubbly, I'm bright, I have a bright personality, right? But in my panty and bra drawer, I have special occasion panty and bras, right? And this is not like romantic time, ladies, okay? So I'm not talking about like romantic time, special, you know, and I'm not talking about the motherhood visit special panties. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the bright colored ones that are specifically in my drawer to give me a boost sometimes when I'm feeling down, right? And one day it was raining outside, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to put on something that just makes me feel good. And it was kind of a dull season, so I really wasn't going to wear bright orange outside in the middle of the winter, you know. But I put on this bright pink and purple pair of panties and bras, and I felt so good. It made me feel so good, and that's when I decided, you know what? I need to teach some other ladies how to do that. Sometimes we need to learn how to use the tools that we have to give us an uplift in life. For instance, if you're trying to lose weight, you want to eat better, right? If you're trying to gain weight, you eat differently than that. If you're trying to learn a skill, you buy the books you need. And if you want to feel better, you use every and any tool that you have. You know, it can be makeup, it can be clothing, it could be meditation. Like there's a huge amount of things that we can use, and clothing is one that I like to teach women to use as a tool to uplift themselves. You know, it's nothing more refreshing than like being in a room full of dull people and then think to yourself, you know what, my panties and bra are pink today.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just feels
exactly.
so good, you know. It's just uplifting. And if you've done any reading, it's actually proven that colors actually help with your mental mindset, like with your mood. It actually helps. That's why certain brands or certain colors like red and green make you want to eat. Pink is really girly and can be powerful, but it also can be soft as a baby. Like using colors to really amplify your life. Like it's really possible, guys. It really is. So that's when I'm sorry. I got so caught up, right? So, and that's where I decided that, like, okay, with the Power of Presence Academy, which you guys can go online and find me, powerofpresenceacademy.com, spelled out completely and correctly, like no misspellings on purpose, right? But what I learned is, what I decided to do was, aside from the fashion, right, because I do have Konceitid Online Boutique, which is found at www.konceitid.com. But that is the fashion side. That is the hair side. That is the external beauty, right? But the Power of Presence Academy, we really work on the internal beauty. So we get down to the nuts and the bolts to who you really are and how you really shine your light. Because, ladies, although I wish we could just put on a fabulous pair of heels and feel great all the time, right, that is only a Band-Aid. We really have to do the self-work. We really have to dig deep to find our true selves and then shine our light from the inside out, you know. And then once we do that, then when you put on those heels, you're going to feel way better than you have ever felt. You know, and when you dress yourself up, when you put on your clothing and your makeup, you're going to feel extra great, like extra great. Because you already feel great because you've done the self-work through the Power of Presence Academy and our coaching. But then when you dress yourself up, then you feel even better. Matter of fact, you can put on a pair of raggedy jeans and some sneakers that are dirty and still feel great, you know, because you've done the self-work. So that's what we do, and that's what we focus on in the Power of Presence Academy.
And that's key to success, because you do have to feel right to look right. Like, if you wear a great outfit and you don't feel your best, then it's going to convey, and vice versa. You can put on some clothes and you feel like, you know, the bomb, and that'll help you to truly elevate. And so I think that is important. And we know that you have been hosting this dynamic event here in the Roanoke Valley, and that is coming up very, very soon. So I want you to tell everybody about that.
Absolutely, guys. Okay, so first let me say, I want to say this about you guys. If you guys have been listening to Stevie, you know Stevie is so dynamic, right? She is so uplifting and encouraging, and I'm proud to be able to call her not only my friend but my sister. You know, I feel like we just hit it off and we just clicked, you know. And I like I have some friends that I probably could go like 3-6 a year without talking to, but Stevie, I'm like, hey, Stevie, I ain't talked to you in 3 days. Where you at? Like, how you doing?
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah, today I got in a car and the song played, and I really wanted to call you, but I was so busy I couldn't. But I really wanted to call you because that song was on, and I was like, I immediately, you know what song I sing? I'm like, sister, you've been on my mind. Like, it has nothing to do with the real song. But you know, I always, that's always what I sing when I hear that that song come on the radio. So I just wanted to share that with y'all a bit. But this event is like near and dear to me, and it's called Makeup and Mimosas, a Girls' Night Out, right? And I really came upon the idea because, you know, I know that, you know, I talk to my mom is also like my best friend. Like, she's been with me since the beginning, right? But she buys makeup all the time, right? And then she uses it for a little while, and then you can't find it, or it's in the bottom of the drawer or something like that. And I'm like, well, Mom, what happened to it? She's like, well, they told me what to do, but girl, I forgot. So,
absolutely.
That's where the event spawned from. You know, like just being able to say, hey, girls, come on, get your makeup bags and come and let's party. You know, bring your makeup bags, and I'll show you how to use that stuff that you bought at the makeup store, and you know, and stuff like that. But actually, what happened when we got there? Like, the room was just filled with so much love and so much bonding. And I was just like, you know what, this is really not just about makeup. This is about bonding and about having a girls' night out and having some fun. And, you know, I'll tell you guys a horrible story. Like, before we launched the first event, my wonderful host, Miss Stevie, I eat the meals, bringing the energy.
Yes.
But right before we launched the event, I called her and I was like, sis, listen, some things fell through. I'm really not feeling about it. And she was like, sis, you got this. And then she gave me those words of encouragement that y'all know how Stevie does, right? You know the Stevie effect. That is factor, okay? She brought it, and I was like, you know what? You're so right, sis. And then we put it on, and it was fabulous, and we got so much great feedback. And, of course, you know, the hostess with the mostest was doing interviews, and one young lady said, this is better than YouTube. You know, because I have two other artists that come on and are part of the team, and they help with teaching classes, and they are Javal is a makeup artist, and then we also have Jasmine, who actually come, and they actually teach just different segments, because, you know, I want you guys to have fun, but I want you guys to learn different tricks and tips. And we have Vanessa, who is our skincare specialist, and she teaches you, like, the real nitty-gritty about what's really happening with your skin, right? Mm-hmm. So not only do you come and learn, you learn how to really do your makeup the right way and not be looking like Freddy Krueger or somebody, and right, or Ronald McDonald. We all know about those, right? We're putting an end to that in 2018. But you learn that, but you also get to have fun and bond with some real life ladies, like some real women in the world, you know. It's better than Facebook and YouTube, and you actually get to talk to people. So, yeah, I love it. The next one is coming up, guys. Listen, it's March 31st from 3 to 7 p.m. at yours at the Holiday Inn Tanglewood, and the tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. They are on sale on Eventbrite, guys. Make sure you guys go on there and look up your tickets and book yourselves. Now, there is limited seating, because we now, listen, when you come to a Konceitid event, okay, we have VIPs only. Everybody's VIP. And you're going to get some VIP service. We're going to cater to you, honey. Yes. But, yeah. So that's the Makeup and Mimosas. That's coming up March 31st. But before that, guys, I want to let you guys know something, right? So I've been working really hard, right? Like, I've been doing a lot. I've been doing the most, just trying to build my brand, you know. Not trying to. Building my brand is what I'm doing. And I've been given an amazing opportunity, and that's actually coming up on Friday, March 16th. So they're going to have what we like to call the Glam Cam, okay, at the UBU Award Show. I'm so like, Stevie, I'm so excited about the UBU Award Show. You have no clue. I'm sure you do have a clue. You do. But the UBU Award Show is Friday, March 16th at 6 p.m. at the Berglund Center in Roanoke. And, guys, this is like overthetop.com. So I will be hosting the live red carpet. Make sure you guys come through the live red carpet so we can get a live view of what you're wearing. I'm so excited. You guys can get tickets from that at theberglundcenter.com, or follow my Facebook, Vernice Konceitid Bell, and you'll see everything posted on there.
That is awesome. So there's no excuse to not look fabulous, and Vernice definitely has done an amazing job working on my image. She is, like, taking the reins, and every time y'all say I look cute, it's her work. So
you were born that way, honey. You were born that way, honey. I just enhanced it a little bit. You were born like that.
Thank you. Thank you. I love it. And I love Makeup and Mimosas. I think that's an incredible environment for people, because no matter if you are like the bomb at makeup or if you just picked up the brush today, it doesn't matter, because it's a warm and fun environment, and she does just an incredible job. And she also has, like, fun and music and networking and things that you need in your life. As, you know, I talk about chic entrepreneurs. You definitely need that and the camaraderie. So no matter where you are on the planet, you need to be getting to Roanoke, Virginia on the 31st of this month. You got time.
Oh, yeah.
So,
listen, I'm going to tell this story, right? Stevie might not want me to tell it, but I'm going to tell it anyways because I think it's funny, right? I think it's funny. Like, so Stevie and our relationship kind of like, so it started, I don't even remember when we started being friends, but we were kind of like cool and we were kind of filling each other out. And then then it was just like all of a sudden, boom, and then our relationship was just like, oh, sister, where you been? But I think after we actually did your book cover shoot is when we kind of like, okay, sis, where you been? But guys, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. This is juicy, so pull your ears up. So, So I had talked to Stevie. One of the services that we provided at Konceitid is personal styling, and we do editorial shoots, and we also direct shoots. So you guys, I want you guys to understand something, like from a professional. I know it's a lot of chic-preneurs on here, so let me help you understand something. When you guys going out there and you're booking your photo shoots, be sure to book a director of your shoot, because not all the time does the photographer have the specific eye that you're going to need. And as a director, it's a director's job to make sure that the photographer is getting what they need from you, right? So make sure you guys do that. Don't just budget a photographer and a director. If you guys want more help with that, feel free to reach out to Stevie, and she'll get in contact with me, and I can help you guys finding directors, etc. But listen, so Stevie says, okay, I'll hire you to do my style shoot, and I was like, okay, great. And then she hit me with the, what'd you say, Stevie? Like, don't try to change me. Everybody's trying to change me. I am just Stevie. And I was like, oh my God, listen. I was like, okay. I was like, listen, but this is how I work. I just need you to trust me. And she was like, Stevie was like, well, don't try to change me. I'm not being changed. I love who I am, and this is it. And I was like, baby, you're great. I just want to enhance it just a little bit, just take it to the next level. I was like, can you trust me, please? She was like, I don't know. And so I was like, we get on the phone, and she was like, listen, like that was over text first, and then we get on the phone, and she was like, listen, so what are you gonna have me wearing, and what are your plans, and this thing? And I said, Stevie, listen, I said, and this is, it's a lesson both ways. Number one, it's a lesson for you guys to be able to stand in your true purpose and your true light, unwavering. That she was definitely an example of that, right? Owning who she was and knowing that she was not changing, right? That was a great lesson to be learned. But also, as a businesswoman, from my perspective, it was also important for me to be unwavering, because I know how I work. And that's one thing I want you guys to learn from this call right here, this interview. What I want you to learn from this is, from my perspective, is you have to be unwavering too. And the way you work is the way you work, right? That's how people get the best from you. Sometimes as business owners, we tend to say, okay, well, this client wants this, so I'm going to change up and give them that. No, you can't do that all the time. If it's something that you truly want to do, then yes. But if it's the way you work and you get the greatest results with it, you have to stick to your guns. And so that's kind of what we did. She stuck to her guns, I stuck to my guns. And I was like, listen, okay, I understand what you want. Just trust me. And she says, okay. But when I tell you, when I showed up to the studio and I pulled out those outfits, her eyes, her face, everything just lit up. She was like, oh, my gosh, I love everything. And I want to shoot this, and I want to shoot this. And we had like 37 outfits, and she only ended up shooting like 3 or 4. But that's a part of being a businesswoman. That's a part of being a boss. That's part of being a chic-preneur. That's part of rocking your it factor. Like when I told her to trust me, you have to deliver on that. And so that's what I did, you know, and I tell the story all the time because Stevie was just so funny. She was just like, listen, this is who I am. You're not changing me. People tried to change me before. I'm not having it. But I think after that, like, that's when our friendship really kind of spawned. And, you know, I know it's kind of a little bit wavering. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. But that story, I know Stevie don't be thinking about it. I think about it all the time. And she told me, no, you ain't. And then she was like, sis, what about them glitter pants? So I'm like, but she was talking trash earlier. Yeah, I love you.
I'm laughing because that is an incredible story to tell. It is. It's an incredible story to tell for so many reasons. And I'm glad that you have, because I don't often think about that. I think about where we are today. But it is true. I remember I was like, and it wasn't so much that, like, when you said trust me, it was like, okay, all right, that's what we're going to trust. So we're going to see what is going to happen. And it just was incredible. Like, I have no, like, y'all, truly, I shout Vernice out all the time because she's awesome at her work. She definitely is. She definitely has taken, like, beauty to a whole different realm. And for that, I support her professionally. Personally, I support her because she is genuine. She is awesome. She is definitely somebody who you can count on. Like, there have been days where it's like, I know she didn't want to do what I requested of her, but she came through and she still did it. And that, you know, God just, the bond that you and I have as sisters is one that only God could create because, you know, in that whole trust is a huge deal for me. So when you said trust me and I did it, like, I knew that we were going to be cool after that. So
yes.
You know,
I know.
I think that
Stevie, you dang gonna touch the butt. Stevie like, sis, and I'm like, oh my God, okay.
I am excited about the work, and this is just the beginning. The work that you're doing right now is just the beginning of what, like, even Makeup and Mimosas, as grand as it is and as beautiful as the experience is, it's just the beginning. God is about to open up some doors where stadiums will be filled and, you know, tours will be made and planes will be hopped and all kinds of stuff will happen because you are really, you know, protecting what you have in this stage, and God honors that. So I know that as I grow and you grow, we'll grow together. And I appreciate somebody like that who can understand not only, I always say people who can understand lowercase just Stevie and the brand just Stevie, because you do, and that's, everybody can't. You know, I can't let my hair down around everybody. I'm sure you feel the same way. So
absolutely.
I appreciate you in that, and I'm glad that we could say it publicly that it's just been an awesome experience, and it feels like years and years. It's only really been months. It hadn't even been a full year, but God has done some amazing things in that time.
I can't believe that. And, you know, like, you know, guys, you know, Stevie's amazing. And, but, you know, really, I really thank Stevie for being the light that she's supposed to be. You know, guys, like, listen, like, I joke all the time, and I like to keep my spirits up, and I love to have fun. But in the end, right, in the end, there is no end. In the end, life is a journey of creating relationships and going through things with people around you. And I'm so happy that I have Stevie to go through some of this life with, you know. And I think our human life is built on experiences. And I hope and pray that I can provide some great experiences for you all, not only for myself, but for you all, you know. And you know, there was one situation I was working with a brand, and I was putting my items in a show, and I didn't have creative control, and I said, you know, for that I can't participate. And I'm saying that to you guys because I want you to be genuine in your brand. I want you to be uplifted, but I want you to stand for something. My brand, great, whether you think it's great, whether you think it's horrible, whether you think it's trash, whether you think it's the greatest thing on earth, it is my brand. I created it, and I want you guys to own that. Own your gift. Own your light. It is yours. It is yours. That is the one gift that was given to you, is the gift of thought. Let your thoughts turn to things. Let your things turn to a great, luxurious life, whatever you see fit. But have the courage to stand in your own light. Have the courage to shine your own light. And if everybody did that, oh my gosh, we'll have some amazing food to eat. I like macaroni and cheese. We'll have some amazing furniture to sit on. Some beautiful scenery and pictures to look at. If everybody just shine their light, shine it the brightest you can. And I'm here to help you. And so is Stevie. #ItFactor. Love y'all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have clothes, makeup, books, food. We got all kinds of connections going on. Because I was eating some good food last night, Lord.
I saw
that. Out to Chef Kenneth.
I learned about. I'm never gonna cook a chicken on the stove anymore. I'm gonna cook that thing on one side, the other side, stick it in the oven. I done learned something last night. I was so ready for it. Listen, I was like, oh yeah. And he's like the circulation. I was like, okay.
He will be coming to Roanoke very soon. So, and I told him specifically that there are some people who want to take your class, Chef Kenneth. So he is going to be adding the class portion to that. So definitely, it'll be exciting. But
absolutely. So I need to make sure that we know, put us on the books. We have a nice kitchen over here that he can come over and teach a class, and then we can have a girls' night in over, just a few of us. So y'all not invited out there, but we love you. We might go live though. We might go live, so make sure you follow Stevie and me so you can see our live action, because that chef was cooking it up last night. So definitely the kitchen is open.
I love it. I love people who cook great food. That's my love language. The 5 love languages. I think food is it. That's how you make me happy. So yes, again, you guys, we've been talking to Vernice Konceitid Beauty. Y'all will hear her name lots and lots more. She is amazing. Guys, you've got to get some makeup and mimosas on the 31st. And guess what? If you want to host some makeup and mimosas in your city, then definitely you can you can email us. With us, I'm part of the makeup and mimosas. You can email us and just text, inbox, but say we want makeup and mimosas to come to my city, because this is about to be on and popping in a major way. And absolutely. You don't want to miss out.
Let me say, I forgot. Okay, so April we will be in Lynchburg, y'all. April will be in Lynchburg. So Roanoke, we're gonna see how Lynchburg turn up. So Roanoke, y'all better do the most, because Lynchburg is coming up next. Okay.
Lynchburg, then Greensboro, Charlotte, Raleigh, whatever it is. We're about to take this show on the road. So,
yes.
Everybody, thank you for being here today. Vernice, do you have any final words for the people?
I just end with be the light you wish to see. That's it from me.
Absolutely. And what is one contact way they could connect with you?
Oh, you can reach me at what was I about to say? Info. No. Let me fix this. First of all, you can get me on Facebook, right? Vernice Konceitid Bell on Facebook, or Vernice Bell on Facebook, and it's the same on Instagram. Or you can reach me at Vernice at powerofpresenceacademy.com. All spelled out the correct way. Vernice at powerofpresenceacademy.com.
Absolutely. Y'all need to go on and connect with her, honey, because she will have you looking amazing. Even for those women who are like, you're not going to change me. She will have you looking amazing. Trust, I was we talked about it. I was that you're not going to change me, girl, but I'm so glad that she just came and did what she did. And that's what happens when It Factors come rocking. So, yes, it has been a great talk. Y'all got to hear a bit of our girlfriend conversations because this is my sister for real. I don't know what my life would be like without her. And so you definitely want to
find out.
I know, right? You definitely want to stay connected. You can find me right here on The Conversation with Stevie. You can find me on the Just Stevie Show. And, of course, you can find me at Stevie.com. But guess what? You need to know how to spell my first name, Stevii. And I always tell people, make it a great day. Don't have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you, and yes, you too, have the power to do so. Bye for now.